Hello and welcome. It is I, Iron Raiden, back yet again with another new topic of discussion. Now, with the recently released Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, Sam Raimi's technical MCU directing debut. So we have this coming out. Obviously, it's coming off of Spider-Man No Way Home, which in that we've opened up the multiverse, and we have multiple Spider-Man along with Tom Holland, Tobey Maguire, and Andrew Garfield. So, with this whole new direction for the MCU, it does beg the question that should we get a Spider-Man 4? Now, there is talks out there, the possibilities of this, and now they're literally just straight out asking Sam Raimi, being like, oh, are you up for this? Would you do it? Blah, blah, blah. And he seems like he's pretty much down for it. But the question is, should this happen? Is it too late to be bothering doing this? I mean, knowing that we still have Tom Holland's Spider-Man and he's about to go into his next phase of films soon enough, should we have multiple Spider-Man out there, different franchises and whatnot? I mean, hell, they opened up the multiverse so we can literally do anything as far as Spider-Man lore. We can go back to the past, with these previous Spider-Man, or of course we can do several other interpretations of Spider-Man down the line. The possibilities are literally limitless at this point. But the question is, should this be done? Should we go back and do a Spider-Man 4? And honestly, from my personal perspective, I honestly don't see why the hell not. This is Spider-Man we're talking about here. It's right up there with Batman as far as the franchise superhero that you can go back to and do multiple times. I mean, look how many times they rebooted each one, and usually are typically pretty successful each and every time. So this would be a license to print money, if you ask me, if you go back to the Raimi verse of Spider-Man films, because they've opened up the possibility. There's no reason why we can't do this now. So I don't see why not. I really don't, even though we are going to be coinciding with the other Tom Holland films yet to be released and whatnot. People are going to go and see this more than likely, especially knowing that this is the OG on-screen Spider-Man that we've gotten. If you bring Tobey Maguire back, if you bring Sam Raimi on board, and if the studio allows him to do his actual vision and not to meddle in his work, and to just let Sam Raimi just do what Sam Raimi does, then there's no reason to not do this. And so therefore we can kind of wash away the bad taste that for many people were left with Spider-Man 3. Now, as far as Spider-Man 3, it's like, well, I initially liked it. Over time, of course, I see more of the flaws, and of course, I understand those flaws. I can still have fun with that film for what it is, but I can definitely see the obvious missteps with that film. But you can't necessarily put that all on the filmmaker himself. That's obviously studio meddling. He didn't even want to do Venom. He wanted to do like Vulture and stuff. So this could be a chance for Raimi to redeem himself as far as that goes. And like I said, I don't see any reason why this wouldn't be a success. Some would argue, like I said, should it be necessary? Be like, well, we could argue that all day, to be perfectly honest with you. But at the same time, there's no reason for them to not do that. Like how I said for No Way Home, which is like I didn't really have any doubt that they wouldn't show up in that film. There's no reason to not do that. You set yourself up for this shit, and you know the audience anticipation is going to go there. And also, you doing that just leaves you that much more money to be earned down the line. And this is the same deal. There's no reason to not continue it because, well, you're more than likely going to be making a good chunk of money off of this, even despite Tom Holland, Spider-Man, still being out there doing his thing. So, as an idea, it's like, yeah, there's no reason for you to not do this because more than likely, yeah, you're just going to garner more success from this because, like I said, it's the multiverse. We're getting all these references, these cameos, and all this. We can literally do anything. The audience gets that now. So again, it's just more money for you. That's all it is. And you just let Sam Raimi do his thing, just make a good solid film. And so for us who grew up with that OG Spider-Man and who are fans of that, we can just get that much more. The studio makes more money, so it's a win-win for pretty much everybody. So I mean, if everything lines up, if it works out, then no reason to not do it. Anyway, just this short little video just to give you my take on that, how I feel that they should handle it. Again, why the hell not? Everyone wins. So yeah, that'll do it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. If you did, I am Iron Raven, and I am out.